Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It is the Salt Lake City Flyers franchise now. After moving from Detroit, we are now in Game 2 of our second season here in the NFL. And we are taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals today. As this is Hollister MacIntyre, I'll be covering what goes on in the game with my team, my new recruits, my new, rookies. And we'll see just how far we can take this team this season. I'm not expecting anything great, but after that Game 1 win, I gotta be honest, I see a potential playoffs hope for this team. First, we have to get past Kyler Murray. He really is a dynamic quarterback, and I'm scared to go against him. Good thing we bring in our own dynamic quarterback named Austin Belton, the #1 overall quarterback taken in this year's draft. And how about Danny Amendola's Week 1 performance? We'll see if we can continue that here in Week 2, coming up soon. Now. And as Will Lutz kicks it off here in Arizona, we take on the Cardinals, looking to get our second straight win, as that'll be a touchback in the end zone. And out comes Kyler Murray. I have not been looking forward to this matchup for our defense. Our defense is so green. I don't know if we can keep up with him. First and 10 here for Kyler. He's in a spread formation. Got everybody out wide. Gonna drop back and throw this one. And that is caught before he is brought down. That is a good throw from Murray and a good catch. Now we're in a little bit of a tight formation here on 2nd down and 2. Looks like it's going to be, no, it's a play action actually. Kyler Murray going to try and take off and run. And hey, how about that? A sack by Romeo and Quara. And that's not a bad way to start off your defense against Kyler Murray. 3rd down and 5 now. Murray dropping back from the gun. He's going to take off and run with this one immediately. And he's got plenty of room upfield before he slides down and easily picks himself up a 1st down. That's really what I'm afraid of with Kyler Murray, is how dangerous he is when he's on the move. Here on 1st down and 10 at the 40-yard line, and how about that? Mitch Newman continuing to be a force on defense as he brings the running back down behind the line of scrimmage. And how about our defensive set? We got James O'Sullivan, we've got Mitch Newman, we've got Kerry Webster, a lot of new guys on defense. It's really a green, fresh defense. Here a handoff to Kenyon Drake as Mitch Newman again brings him down behind the line of scrimmage. Kenyon Drake 2 rushes, only 1 yard. Negative actually. Now 2nd down and 11, one back in the backfield, a tight bunch on the right as Kyler Murray drops back. He has plenty of time to throw this one, and he does fine. That's DeAndre Hopkins, the star wide receiver they traded for last year. And DeAndre Hopkins has a 1st down and goal at the 2-yard line. Well, Arizona's already in striking range here. Kyler Murray hands it off to Kenyon Drake, and Kenyon Drake is into the end zone. So far, defense did not look good, and that's kind of what I expected from this defense, but I was hoping to get a little more than that. As now on offense comes out Austin Belton, the hero of Salt Lake City's franchise. How about that Game 1 performance from him? 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, sure, but he looks really good. 1st and 10 here, as it's going to be an RPO. And we find Dante Pettis for about a 15-yard pass. And Dante Pettis, who was a little quieter than I expected to be in Game 1, so far with a nice 15-yard reception. Makes that 1st down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Going to be a read option here as Austin Belton keeps this one. It's stood up by 3 tacklers, and he's hurting. Still down on the ground. He's like, I don't know if he's clutching at his ribs or his arm there, but that's really bad news. Now Tyler Huntley steps into the game. Tyler Huntley, one of the standout quarterbacks from Utah. And on 3rd down and 3 on an RPO, he's going to find that's Danny Amendola on the bubble route. Tyler Huntley, really more of a runner than a thrower, previously on the Ravens practice squad. And he's going to find Danny Amendola yet again on the RPO. A lot of RPO early for this team. We really want to run that with our fairly versatile quarterbacks, as Tyler Huntley throws a costly interception over the middle of the field to, that's Buda Baker, the money backer there. Really promising drive, cut short by an injury and an interception. Kyler Murray back on offense. Gonna juke Mitch Newman out and then hurdle him. Oh my gosh, Kyler Murray is so dynamic. I remember watching this kid in high school, and he looks as good as he did back then. 1st and 10 now. Arizona looks like a fake end around as they hand it off to Kenyon Drake, and Mitch Newman in coordination with Tavali there. Gonna get the tackle for loss. Now 3rd down and 12 at the 50-yard line. Kyler Murray dropping back. He's going to take off again with this one. We need to start spying the quarterback. I might have to talk to Coach about that one, as he picks up a 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Tight bunches formation here again for Murray, and the Arizona offense is going to drop back, throw this one across the middle. He's got DeAndre Hopkins again. That's the second DeAndre Hopkins sighting, as now Romeo Okwara comes up clutching at his arm. That looks like he might be all right though. Bunches left now with one out wide on the right. Kyler Murray going to drop back. Looks like he's got a man over the middle, and he's got him. That's Christian Kirk into the end zone. Well, so far our defense does not look good, and our offense looked good, but we had an injury. Fortunately, Austin Belton looks like he was just shaken up. He's already back on the field. Hand off to DeAndre Swift here, and DeAndre Swift has about 13 yards on the run. Pretty nice run from DeAndre. Really looking to see more from him in his second year than I saw in year 1. First and 10, both DeAndre and Kerryon in the backfield, as we're going to throw this one across the middle to Danny Amendola. Danny Amendola, the old man, really is getting a lot of targets here in the early 2 games of the season. Second and 10 now, one back in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be an RPO here as we throw across the middle. And that gets bounced off the helmet of a defensive lineman and picked off by Buda Baker again. The throw was there as we end the first quarter, sorry. The throw was there, unfortunately just made a little small. And we start this second quarter here, and I can't stop thinking about how that throw was just a little short for the target, and now it gets picked off, and now Arizona's got great field position here, already at our 38-yard line. Murray just unstoppable this far in the game. Murray handing off here to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake's got a first down. He got a little more as he gets to about the 30-yard line before being brought down. Now first and 10 with 10 minutes here in the second quarter. Murray dropping back, throws this one. Caught by Christian Kirk. Christian just needs one block and doesn't quite get it from DeAndre Hopkins. That would have been a touchdown otherwise. Now first and goal though at the 9-yard line. Kyler Murray under center this time at the 2-yard line. Drops back and finds, that's Christian Kirk again for his second touchdown of the game. And it's only the second quarter. That's scary. If DeAndre Hopkins isn't even the big issue so far, that's not good. Second 10 throw here on a screen too. That's DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift doesn't get the blocking he needs from Frank Ragnow there, as he'll be brought down after 2 yards. It's 3rd and 8 now. Austin Belton dropping back, throwing this one deep. He's got Danny Amendola. Oh, and now Amendola comes up clutching at his back. The injury bug really has just plagued this Salt Lake City team in the first 2 quarters here, as now Austin Belton throwing this one over the middle. Had Delonte Turk, just missed him. Don't know if that was a timing issue there or just a bad throw. 3rd and 15. And this is going to be a deep throw that gets broken up. That was for Dante Pettis and will be forced to punt. 3rd and 5 for Kyler Murray in this Arizona Cardinals offense as Murray drops back. Throws this one on the left side of the field to Christian Kirk, who stiff arms a man down before he gets injured. Wow, so far everybody getting injured, although it looks like Christian Kirk's good enough to probably come back in a few plays. 1st and 10, Cardinals dropping back. Throwing this one, DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre juking a man out, gets down to the 20-yard line before him being brought down, as Kyler Murray's 1 incompletion out of 17 passes so far. Great game for him. Kyler Murray, read option, hands this one off to Kenyon Drake, who stops short. That's Mitch Newman again, as he'll force a field goal. Mitch Newman really the only bright spot of our defense so far. Now back on offense, Salt Lake City down 3 if you consider 3 scores if you consider 2-point conversions, and we'll find Dante Pettis on the out route. Now Belton 1 back in the field, and we've got 3 wide it looks like, as we have a tight end. That's TJ Hawkinson, who hasn't been targeted yet. Gonna find Dante Pettis again on another out there, and that'll get us another about 15 yards, put us at about midfield. 1st and 10 in the pistol here. Looks like pistol ace formation. Gonna throw this one out too. That is the backup tight end, John Fernandez, the rookie, getting his first reception of the game. Now 3rd down and 6. The clock is tolling here as we find a dangerous throw to TJ Hawkinson. He just undercuts the defender there, and he'll give us 1st down and 10. Now 3rd down and 10 with 40 seconds remaining at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, Belton. He's got Delonte Turk down at the 2-yard line. The rookie-to-rookie connection. 1 from Texas, 1 from Kansas. We got a Big 12 connection. As now 3rd and goal at the 10-yard line. We've got Dante Pettis in the end zone on the slant route. Touchdown for our first score of the game. Let's go, Dante. All right, now going for 2. Looks like we want to go ahead and make this a 2-possession game. Dropping back, Austin throws this one out to Delonte Turk on another slant route as he was just wide open. Nice route by Delonte Turk as he'll make this now a 16-point game going into halftime. And hey, a little bit of life from Salt Lake City as we really haven't looked good on defense, but we did get one stop for a field goal. Maybe something to build on going into the second half. We'll see coming up soon after this. And we are back here in the second half as Belton gonna take this one. Actually, it's an RPO as he throws it to a Delonte Turk that gets crushed there. Bad pass, bad decision to throw that one. Second and 10 now, handoff to Cardinals Johnson as he's got a first down. He's got a lot more than a first down. Down to about the 30, now down to the 23, 24 yard line. Actually 27, sorry about that. What a run there, at least 30 yards on the run, and that gives us first and 10 with great field position. Now an end around to Delonte Turk. Delonte jukes inside and makes a few guys miss as he gets an 8-yard, 9-yard run of his own. Now second down and 2 at the 19-yard line. Austin dropping back, throwing this one, and it gets picked off. Buda Baker again. 3 interceptions on the game for Buda Baker. And that was just a bad read from Austin Belton. No way around that one. Well, back on defense, let's see if Olympia can make something happen here, as it's going to be a throw out to Kenyon Drake on a swing route. He'll pick up about 6 yards to make this now second down and 5. Bunches left, trips left that is, as Kyler Murray's going to drop back and take off the run with this one. Somehow jukes out the defensive line and will pick up about 10 yards and a first down on his way to an 11-yard rushing average so far. First and 10 at the 25. Looks like Kyler Murray under the center. He's going to hand this one off to Kenyon Drake, who does get stood up, but breaks a tackle before Mitch Newman again makes a big-time play. Mitch Newman has just been unbelievable so far. 3rd and 7 now for Kyler Murray. We need to stop here. Murray dropping back. Has all the time he needs to find his tight end, and that's a touchdown as he dives into the end zone, splits the defense. And you're just left wondering, does does Salt Lake City have anything left in the tank at this point? Belton handing off to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre bouncing off the line there pretty well, as DeAndre has only run it 3 times, but he does have 20 yards. Maybe we need to run more. Down as we find, see, that was Dante Pettis there. Now 4th and 1 as we have to go for this one. Down 23, really don't have a choice here. Handing it off to a fullback. That's Nate Lawton, who's got a first down. That 4-yard run from him. First and 10, Salt Lake City with 4 minutes remaining in the third. Going to throw a screen here, and that's actually going to be a first down. Oh, but the fumble out of bounds. Fortunately, out of bounds before he gets picked up. Second down and 6 now. Made a motion, and it's a play action of both of them. As we're going to throw this one deep to Dante Pettis. Unfortunately, has to come back to the ball a little bit, but that will put us at the 3-yard line with first and goal to go. All right, first and goal. Down 23, need a score here. It's going to be an RPO as we find Dante Pettis on the one-on-one slant route, and he's got a touchdown for his second touchdown of the game, and our second touchdown of the game for that matter. Going for 2 here to make this a 15-point game. Why not? A catch from Dante Pettis on the slant again. Catches it off the back of the defender there. And that gives us a 15-point deficit going in to 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Looks like the play being flipped here from Kyler Murray is now, instead of being in a bunch, they're split out wide. Murray's going to throw this one across the middle to Kenyon Drake as he's got about 9 yards. And that's going to be a third 3 and out for Arizona. Back on offense at the 2-yard line. Salt Lake City really has a long way to go. But how about this run from Cardinals Johnson on first down, about 14 yards. And he's got 70 yards on only 6 rushes. Really, we definitely need to run the ball more. Second down and 8 now. It's going to be a handoff to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift's got a first down on a lot more as he's got about 17 yards on the run. That makes that first down and 10 as we end the third quarter. And hey, don't call it a comeback, but Olympia is 2 scores away from tying up this game coming into the fourth quarter. And I just realized as we go into the fourth quarter, I keep saying Olympia. I don't know why Hollister MacIntyre would talk about Olympia. We're going to find Delonte Turk over the middle, and that'll be just enough for a first down, they say. Now in the Army formation here, Army split as Austin Belton drops back to throw this one and finds Dante Pettis again. Dante, who was quiet in the first game, has been there for game 2 as he's got 98 yards, almost across the 100 mark, and 2 touchdowns. Dropping back, Belton as Dante Pettis got grabbed by his arm. They're going to call that, yup, that's definitely pass interference. And that's a first down for us at the 19. 3rd and 5 now. Belton dropping back. He's got Delonte Turk, and Delonte just crosses the first down marker to give us a new set of downs. 3rd and 10. Belton. One back in the backfield, dropping back. Got plenty of time. He's going to roll out and throw this one across his body, and whoa, that almost gets picked off before Delonte Turk breaks it up. 4th and 10, and we're going for it. Maybe a little premature here, but with how our defense is played, I don't blame him. Dropping back, throwing this one across the middle. He's got Dante again. Touchdown. Wow, on the in route there, Dante Pettis. Now down 9 points. Got to go for 2 here to make it a 7-point game. Austin dropping back, throwing this one to Dante again. Dante just keeps coming up big, and it is now a 7-point game. Can you believe that? With 8 minutes remaining in the game, we need to stop here as Kyler Murray's already at the 35-yard marker. He's going to take off and run with this one. He's got a lot of green in front of him. Breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and oh my gosh. Just like that, Kyler Murray has potentially dashed our hopes with one dazzling run. Wow. All right. 2nd and 20, back on offense. Salt Lake City, one more change really to make this a game. I'm going to throw it deep to, that is Danny Amendola there. Haven't heard his name in a bit. The injury seemed to shake him up more than expected. As now Austin's got 300 yards passing on the game. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Need another set of downs here as we're going to throw this one across the field, and it's an inaccurate pass that gets picked off, and that will just about end the game for Salt Lake City. Well, the comeback effort was cut short for sure, as this one's going to be done now. Arizona up 45-24 after another score. Going to go ahead and run the clock out on this game here as Kyler Murray takes the snap, hands it off to Kenyon Drake, and that will do it. Salt Lake City not even going to waste timeouts. Let this one run out and consider it go next. All right. Well, here's what I liked about Salt Lake City. Our passing game could have been better, but it still looked pretty decent. Our running game was insanely good. Our line blocked pretty decently, actually. I think really there, you have to fault the defense majorly. And honestly, the quarterback should have thrown less picks. The turnovers really hurt Salt Lake City today. Both turnovers and just pathetic defense, I'd say. So we'll see if next week we can go ahead and rectify the defensive issues and maybe clean up the turnovers a little bit. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.